Use your phone until your name is called.
Good morning, everyone. Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins. While court is in session, please keep your backgrounds quiet and clear. Sit back, wait for your name to be called. Also, if you're in a vehicle, there is no driving while court is in session. Also, there will be no talking, eating, drinking, gum, chewing, walking around of any kind, and no smoking. And please remain properly dressed at all times. Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, good morning. Okay, we ready, Ms. Williams-Law?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Jesus Garcia Humana. Case number SP 7713751. Hello.
Good morning.
You come to give us some help?
Yes, I am. I'm gonna wait till you come from around there.
All right. This is gonna be closed out, Mr. Garcia, under failure to display, okay?
Okay.
You met your obligation and have a safe and happy holiday season, all right?
Okay, so I'm all good to go.
You good to go?
Alrighty, you guys have a good happy holidays and stuff. Happy New Year's.
All right, you have a battle.
Bye-bye.
Good morning, good to see you. It's a pleasure.
I'm on the run. I just left one courtroom and now I'm in here. So you need some files?
I think they're over there. You just hand me the files over there.
Okay, the clerk called and said he was running late. You'll have Louis Ratliff. He called and said he was running late, so I had to go. Everybody running late. The other clerk was running late for this sitting there.
Monday morning.
Yes. Okay, now. These are the people that's here.
Okay, this is the city of Detroit versus Latanya. Burnett Gay, case numbers SP 11805.
Thank
I
you.
apologize. I'm hearing a few other voices besides your own.
All right, let me do that again. This is the city of Detroit versus Latanya Burnett Gay, case number SP 1180524, counts 1 and counts 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Daniel Wazak, P35225, on behalf of the defendant. Ms. Gay, will you tell the judge your full name, please?
Latanya Burnett Gay.
All right, Ms. Gay, what's going on? You told us you were gonna have this stuff paid, and I thought we gave you a very good deal.
Yes, Your Honor. I was supposed to go down to 36. I couldn't make it because of reasons, but now I'm gonna have to have a later date if I can, because I couldn't make it down there. I wanted to pay it right then over the phone, but you all see how I couldn't, that they wouldn't get the payment. So now it's kind of like a little delayment. If I can have a little more time.
How much time do you need?
I don't know exactly. It's no, you said I could pay in the kiosk.
Come on, Ms. Gay, give me a day, Ms. Gay. We got.
Oh my
Put a
God.
date on it.
Ooh, can I have until the end of the month?
I'm gonna give you till January 4th. Is that good enough?
Yes, sir. Yes, it is, Your Honor.
So you might not get to do all that New Year's Eve partying. and
Right.
stuff. All right.
I have it paid.
Okay, January 4th. If you don't have it paid on January 4th, I need to see you again, Ms. Gay, at 8:25 a.m.
Okay.
If you have it paid, I don't need to see you. Have a happy, safe holiday season and have a happy new year.
All right. You too, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Counselor. Abigail Gooding.
Thank you so much.
Hold on 1 second, Counselor.
You don't have it up here. Oh, I have it. You write
I need it.
the files? Are you ready?
I'll write it. Yeah, I'll write it.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
City of Detroit versus Abigail Gooding, case number SP 11699771. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel Wozak with the defendant. Please tell the judge your name, ma'am.
Retain- retain-
She is retained counsel. Who is this?
Oh. And I
This
will
is-
withdraw my appearance.
Sorry, Ellen Michaels, P67943, on behalf of Abigail Gooding, who's present over Zoom. We agree to proceed over Zoom for purposes of today's pretrial. And I guess, is it also the arraignment today, or did we already arraign her?
It says down here pretrial,
Okay.
so we'll treat it as such.
I've reached out to the city attorney and never heard back from anybody despite several tries. Is there a city attorney here today?
Hold on a second. Who's making all, Mr. Bermudez? Good morning. You're making all that noise.
Me?
Yeah. So listen,
Oh, sorry about that, Your Honor. Nice to see you, though.
very nice to see you. Okay, the offer, there's no offer. The city attorney wants to speak with the officer regarding the matter. So what we'll do is set it for a trial date and have your client back on February 17th, 2022. Let me
Judge
start.
Mike.
Right, February 7th, 2022 at 9 a.m.
I'm sorry, what date?
February 7th, 2022 at 9 a.m.
Judge, my client no longer lives in Detroit. She lives in Massachusetts. Can we please do it over Zoom?
That's where it was gonna be, over Zoom.
Okay, perfect.
All right. If it's no further questions, you and your client have a very good, safe, and happy holiday season.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. You too.
Thank you, you too.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Mr. Bermudez, what do you have, sir?
I've got Adrian Gonzalez this morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. This is the city of Detroit versus Adrian Hector Gonzalez, case number U59443121. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Moises Bermudez, P33906. On behalf of Adrian Gonzalez, we consent to the proceeding by Zoom. Adrian, can you say your name for the record, please?
Adrian Gonzalez.
Okay,
Your Honor, by way of background, this case should have been tied in with the felony case in Recorder's Court. I thought it would happen by now, or they would dismiss this one. We're now with a Cobb's hearing set for December 20th on the big case. And we didn't get anywhere with the gun board, and we're going to try to see if we can get a deviation from the judge. But this case should have been should have went with that case.
Mr. Bermudez, let me say this. You're showing your age, Mr. Bermudez, when you call it Recorder's Court, all right? And so, what date do you need, sir?
Well, the other date is December 20th, and I'm thinking that this one's going to get dismissed. There's no reason for this to be out there, and I'm hesitant of my client making any kind of admissions on this case without that other case being resolved.
The city attorney is right here, or the January 4th, if you're gonna, let's do February 7th. Pre-trial, 2022 at 8:30 a.m.
Okay, that works, Your Honor.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a very good, safe, and happy holiday season.
Thank you, sir.
And your client, Mr.
All right,
Gonzalez.
thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Judge.
Yes. Mr. Matthew Gold. I think you're up now, Mr. Wazak. Let me see what Mr. Gold has. City of Detroit versus Matthew David Gold, case number SP 1215247 and SP 1215248. Appearance for the record, please.
Daniel
Yes.
Wazak on behalf of the defendant. Sir, will you state your name for the record, please?
Matthew Gold.
Mr. Gold, did you do the client? Good morning to you. Did you do the Michigan Defensive Driving Course class?
Yes, I did.
Did you send me the information?
I emailed it over to you, yes.
Okay, when did you do that, sir?
Last week. I'm checking my email right now.
Yeah, I have it.
You have it?
Yes. All right. So I got a pretty good offer here in the file for your client. If he, you know the rules, Mr. Gold. You come in, you do a bang up job and give us some substantive information and teach everybody a few things, and you'll get this offer. You telling me that?
Yeah, I got some information for you.
All right, the floor is yours, sir. Go ahead.
All right. It was 14 chapters, and I grabbed some notes from each of them. Just some facts that I didn't know myself. In chapter 1, I noticed that they said rear enders are the most common collision type. I didn't know that. Also in chapter 1, Michigan traffic deaths dropped 10% in 2008, as well as the crashes. The leading cause of freeway accidents is following too closely. %50 of all collisions caused by drivers ages 16 to 24 years old.
No, stay over there, buddy.
Moving on to chapter 2.
That's all in just chapter 1 right there, right?
Yeah. Chapter 2. I noticed that Obama signed an executive order directing federal employees not to engage in text messages while driving government-owned vehicles.
First time we heard that.
Also in chapter 2, real estate brokers are statistically involved in many accidents because they're looking at street signs and addresses, and they take their eyes off the road constantly.
First time we've heard that.
Also in chapter 2, General Motors in 2001 opened a $10 million driving simulator called Vertex. And it was an experiment allowing researchers to test new features in a controlled, safe environment.
Okay, let me stop you. All right, last thing. What was the most shocking or surprising thing that you learned out of this whole course?
Okay. So I noticed that, since I'm a truck driver, I noticed that the blood alcohol level for a regular person to have in their system is a 0.08, but for truck drivers, it's a 0.04. I never knew that. So we can't get pulled over and have that in our system.
And that's some valuable information, isn't it?
Yeah, for me it is, for sure.
I know it is, because, I mean, I'm sure you make quite a good living off of truck driving, especially in these times. I'm talking about you probably loaded with cash. You're gonna have to turn over some of that cash today, but not as much as you would if you got caught with .04 or more in your system. And that doesn't mean that you have to be driving the truck either. That just means that you have the license. You can be in your own personal vehicle on your own personal time, correct?
Yep.
All right, very good. What the offer is, and I'm gonna tell you this, I don't know how you did in school or either how far you went in school, but I'll tell you one thing, you came in and you gave information and you backed that information up with facts, with reasoning, with you didn't just state a conclusion and not support it with anything. You did an excellent job, sir. You brought information too that we've asked many people to do this, and I know that with 14 chapters, it's got to be a lot of information that we haven't heard from other people, and you definitely brought plenty of that information today. Those facts that you named, most of everything you said, we hadn't heard from anybody else. So the offer today is going to be dismissed the misdemeanor, and it's going to be blocking traffic. $170, 0 point offense. You want to take that deal, sir?
Indeed, yes, sir.
I know you do. You certainly don't need them points on your driver's license either to try to drive. All right. Okay, I'm gonna Mr. Wazak, will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea?
Yes, Judge, we stipulate.
And will you stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other two matters?
Also stipulated.
Okay, I'm gonna find you responsible for blocking traffic. I'm gonna dismiss the other two misdemeanors. Well, I think it's, well, one of them was a warning, so I'm gonna dismiss the misdemeanor and fine you $175, so when can you pay?
I can pay it today, if possible.
All right, you can. I would pay it through any DivDav kiosk in the city of Detroit, or I would pay it on, I wouldn't pay it online. I would come down to the court and pay it. So pay it at any DivDav kiosk or come down to the court and pay it. Today is the 6th. Have that in there before December 13th, 2021. I'm going to set this for a review at 8:25 a.m. And if you have it in there, sir, you don't have to come back. If you don't, I need to see you on that morning. But if I don't see you, sir, have a very safe and happy holiday season and happy new year to you.
And what was the name of that kiosk again?
It's a DivDav. They're up in Myers and CVS's and Rite Aids in the city of Detroit. I think it's blue. I think it's blue.
Okay.
It'll say it up there though. You'll see it. All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Have a great one, sir.
You as well. Thank you.
All right. All right. I'm going to check in some more people. Mr. Gibson, we'll be all day with you. You know that?
I'm getting the crown.
Yes, sir.
You writing Mr. Gibson's offer?
Yes, Your Honor. My hand is crown.
We're gonna be all day with him. I got Mrs. Natasha Goodwin checked in. The next person I'm gonna call is Vandarius Lata.
Yes.
Did you want, look into
This is the city of Detroit versus Londarius Earl Latta, case number SP 1145021. Appearance for the record, please.
Daniel Wozak on behalf of the defendant. Please tell the judge your name, sir.
Londaris Earl Latta.
All right, sir. Did you get any insurance on that vehicle?
Yes, I did, but I'm no longer driving it, but yes, I did.
All right, I'm gonna dismiss the case.
Thank you, Your Honor.
If there's nothing further, you have a safe and happy holiday season, sir.
The same to you and your family.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Cut it off.
That was double up with that. He's on there too. He's on there too.
Okay. Mr. Roger is on here.
All right, I don't mean to go out of order, but let's call the counselor, Mr. Greenlee.
Deontay.
Yes. It's the city of Detroit versus Deontay Greenlee, case number U60331121. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Spencer Clayton appearing on behalf of Mr. Greenlee, P number 77302, and I am standing in for the attorney of record in this case, which is Mr. Maurice Davis.
Okay. Very well. We have a trial date set today. Wait a minute. Maybe I might be a little premature on calling that case. Greenlee, and what time is it? 9:04? No, you're actually right on time, counselor. All right, we're going to give them one more minute to check in. Is there an officer here for Greenlee? D. Wiggins? Any D. Wiggins, Officer D. Wiggins? It's a trial.
Well, here's this pre-trial.
What was your understanding of the proceeding today, counselor?
It's set for a trial today, Your Honor.
Written down this trial as well.
So the officer didn't get noticed because it said here for pre-trial.
Yeah, we got a problem here. We got a problem. It's on the docket as a pre-trial. So, I don't know how that happened. Okay, very well. So, with that being said, I think we're gonna have to give your client another day.
Your Honor, I guess I originally thought it was set for a trial, but if there's an error, there's an error, and there's good cause. I can't make a motion against it, I guess.
You want to put your appearance on the record?
This is Honorable Court Dante Gauss, P60162 on behalf of the city of Detroit. Your Honor, I also agree that we probably need to set this for an actual trial. I don't know how it was set. That was my understanding. That way, the officer was not subpoenaed because it was set as a pre-trial.
I don't know how your understanding was that. When I wrote in the file, because you're looking at the docket, so obviously I said that it was set for trial today, and that's how I wrote it down. And from me to possibly the clerk, it got mixed up. And I remember Mr. Davis coming in specifically on this.
I understand that, Your Honor, but since the officer wasn't subpoenaed because it was scheduled as a pretrial.
I understand that as well. All right. I gotta apologize to your client. I'll just relay the offer. I have it in here a 12-month delay, but I would offer dismissal immediately after paying $240 and taking a gun safety course. I think I let him know that the last time he was here. So we're going to set this for one more time for a trial date, February 7th, 2022 at 9 a.m. This time, if it happens again, Counselor, I will dismiss the matter because somehow, and I hate to inconvenience your client. He's been here. I don't know if you had to show up the first time. Did you show up the first time, sir?
Yes.
You showed up the first time. This is the second time here. So, all right.
Judge, was that February 7th or 27th?
February 7th, 2022 at 9 a.m. All right. I can get them a date sooner if you need it. But if you're all right with the February 7th date, then I'm fine. Then that's fine. You guys are free to leave.
Yeah, that date's fine, Judge. Thank you.
All right. So, have a safe and happy holiday season.
Okay, you too, yeah.
All right.
All right, you too, Your Honor.
All right. All right, Mr. Gibson.
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't know. Have we seen each other before?
Yes, we just talked last week. You had told me you gave me the class.
Did you take the class? Oh yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah. What's going on, Mr. Gibson?
How you doing?
Did you take the class?
Yes, I paid the $60 class. They said they sent it over to you. I got the documents right here that you told me to take notes.
They didn't send it over to me because it was because my name I don't even think is on there. All right.
It was Perkins. My wife said it was a David Perkins.
Yeah, that's David Perkins. I'm Sean.
It didn't have his name on there.
Yeah,
so it didn't have your name on it.
Show us what you have, and then let me call the city attorney back to here because that might change the.
I can pull it up.
My wife said she could pull it up if you need to see it too.
Yeah, email it to me. I trust that you did it. What I would like to do is email it to me so I can put it in the file.
What are your email?
I'm about to send it to you. I'm about to send it to you in the chat. What did you think about the class?
It was nice. I have learned a lot about being safe on the road, and I learned how that keeping safe distance from cars could keep a lot of people safe. I also learned that being it's a lot. I mean, I did all 14 classes.
Chapters.
Well, chapters. I also learned that you're supposed to follow the rules on the road so you won't have to have anyone hurt or injured. And basically by following the rules, you won't be in trouble, basically. No drinking and driving.
Don't drive without a driver's license.
Right.
Don't drive with alcohol in the car. Don't speed. Don't run red lights. I mean, we could go all the way down the list. You know what I'm saying? Because I think, Mr. Gibson, you probably got written, whether you did it or not, I don't know, but you probably got written for everything in the whole entire book.
Right.
Would you agree?
Yes.
All right, all right, well, let me pass this, let me pass it one more time and wait on him to come back, because that's his thing about the driving thing. And I'm gonna let him know, because I don't believe he knew that you took that class, to see if that changes anything or not. So just sit tight for a few more minutes. All right.
Yes, sir.
Jamar Lyons.
I'm here. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Jamar Deshaun Lyons, SB 1132623, counts 1 and 2, and 19-515-184, counts 1 and counts 2, and 19-520-8601. Parents, for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daniel Wozak with the defendant. Please tell the judge your name, sir.
Jamar Deshaun Lyons.
Okay, I'm waiting on get the file here to see what the offer is. Any officers in here? We have transit officer. Good morning, Officer Wires. The animal control investigator. Who are you on? The Melvin Green. Is that Melvin Green? You're on Melvin Green. You're muted. All right, Mr. Lyons, do you have a driver's license?
No, it's currently suspended.
Well, I let you pay the reinstatement fee up front. Did you do that?
Yeah, I can do that.
No, it's too late for that, sir. I gave you that opportunity when you were here the last time. I need an updated offer for you. So I'm gonna wait on the city attorney for that updated offer.
I was currently taking a Michigan driving defense class. That's the process I was going through.
And we gave you that opportunity to do that?
Yeah, while I was doing it, it told me that a problem must be resolved and that I was locked out.
Okay, well, what about, why did you pay the reinstatement fees up front? I gave you the opportunity to pay these reinstatement fees up front. Why didn't you do that?
I didn't know anything about the reinstatement fees. I just thought you told me to take the class.
So, do you have any other tickets in any other jurisdiction, sir?
No.
The only jurisdiction that you have tickets in?
It's the city of Detroit.
And if you get these tickets taken care of, you'll be able to get a driver's license?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so what I'm gonna do, last time, I'm gonna give you an opportunity. I already have it in the file that you pay the reinstatement fee up front. So you have at least maybe 5 reinstatement fees. That is, it looks like at most 5. You may only have to pay 3. But if you say 5 reinstatement fees, that's $225, sir. I need you to come down to the court, pay the $225 in reinstatement fees. Then you'll get clearances from the court. That way you can go get a driver's license. I'll give you opportunity to finish that class and figure out whatever needs to be done. I'll set this for a pre-trial for February 7th, 2022 at 8:30 again. That'll give you time to get your license and that'll give you time to finish this course. Come on in, back in. I want you to take the course seriously because you got a careless driving ticket. That's 3-point offense. You come back in and you let us know what you learned on that course, and then you come in with a driver's license, sir, and I'm sure the city attorney will be able to offer you something that you can live with, all right?
Okay, Your Honor, thank you.
Now, do you understand everything you have to do? Because we went over this before, and you didn't seem to understand it. Do you understand now what I'm asking you to do?
I understand, Your Honor.
And what am I asking you to do? Let's make sure we got it correct and we're on the same page.
You asking me to go pay my reinstatement fees.
Hey, man, I said more than that.
And go down to the court and come back February 7th and take the class. You gonna let me finish the course?
Come down, you can come down today and pay those reinstatement fees. The quicker you pay those reinstatement fees, the quicker those clearances will get over to the Secretary of State, and the quicker, can you run his driver's license for me, please? And the quicker you will, you'll be able to get clearances. I'm gonna run your driver's license to see if you're even eligible for the driver's license, but that would make a difference as well. Just sit tight, and I'll find that out in 1 second.
Okay.
Let's pass that for a second. Let's call Mr. Earl Green. Where's Mr. Green? Is he not there?
Hello? Hello?
Green,
Your Honor?
there?
Yes, sir.
Detroit versus Earl Green, case number SP
Oh, no.
1169.
Oh, I thought you said, oh, no, I'm Melvin Green. I'm Melvin Green. I thought you said just Green, but I'm Melvin Green.
No, you knew what I said, sir. You knew how to jump the line. That's what you wanted to do.
Oh, no, no, sir, not at all.
Let's see. Here's your record. Let's see, Mr. Lyons. Let's see. Have you ever had a driver's license before?
Yeah, I had one last year, but I had tickets before I got it, so it was suspended.
If you come out and pay these, whatchamacallit, it appears that you'll be able to get a license. They'll probably reinstate it automatically. But come pay these. Can you come down here today and pay them? $225?
Yeah, I could come down there today.
Come down there today and pay it. Go to the window and let the clerk know that it's noted in the file that you can pay the reinstatement fee up front. Make sure that that's on there, that you put that on there. That you can pay the reinstatement fee up front. If you have a problem, come on up to the court and we'll get it solved. Okay?
All right.
All right, and then you go to the Secretary of State by Friday or Thursday or Friday and see what they say about getting you a driver's license. All right?
Okay, thank you.
All right, be back on February 7th at 8:30 a.m. and let us know what you learned in that class.
All right, Your Honor.
Okay, have a great day.
Cool.
All we're doing is make sure that they know down at the cashier's window that I said, pay the reinstatement fee up front. On it. Huh? That's it. That's it. And then giving him a February 7th pre-trial date at 8:30 a.m. All right, Mr. Earl Green, are you there? Well, he's not answering, so we'll move on. Where he went? February 7th. February 7th, it's written on there, 2022. On the sheet, the one sheet for all the stuff. All right, Mr. LeGrand,
Present.
where are you, sir?
I'm here. I'm present.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Roderick Ian LeGrand, case number U60302721. Appearance for the record, please.
Daniel Wozak with the defendant. Please tell the judge your name, sir.
It's Roderick Ian LeGrand.
All right. Mr. LeGrand's file. Okay, have you been there, sir? Is this your first
Yes.
day? Let me see what you have in file. Jimmy's iPhone, you never did tell me your last name, Jimmy.
LeGrand.
No, not. Oh, today is set for a trial day. Okay. All right, well, we'll wait. We'll give the officer another 7 minutes to show up. If they don't show up, we got some trials on the floor, Mr. Wozak, that we can get rid of. All right?
Then we'll just be patient for 7 minutes.
How do I tell them that I'm here?
How do you tell that you're here?
Yes, sir. Officer Haley Janot on the case for Roderick LeGrand.
Okay, well, that's gone. Good afternoon, officer. Good morning, officer.
Good morning.
I'm gonna set you up in a breakout room whenever the city attorney gets back. And I am going to just put you in that breakout room now, and you can either wait in for him until he gets here, or you can just go sit in the breakout room and wait. And then Mr. LeGrand, I will put you in a breakout room with Mr. Wozak.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Wozak, I can let your client know that I will, I don't know if this is the first time around the block yet. I'll let your client know that I will offer him disorderly conduct with stipulation that he take a misdemeanor morality class and get tested. Those tests will be private to him. We'll just have to know that he took the test, and then $240 fine, and we'll close the matter out as soon as he gets that stuff done. In the meantime, you can speak with him if you want to, if he wants to continue to contest it, and we can prepare for a trial. All right.
Understood, Judge. I'll go in the breakout room now.
Very well. Transit police, who are you here on? Officer Wire?
Yes, sir. Good morning. I'm here for James Lipscomb.
Lipscomb. All right, first, all right, good morning. All right, first we have Mr. Okay, I just want to make sure that Mr. Gibson, hold on a second.
I just opened up his mic. Oh.
Oh, yeah, let you know that he took it.
I will lose two of the listening, so not.
All right, knock it down, and then we'll give him a call. We have officer, so we have some officers here. One officer is waiting for you in the breakout room now. We got Officer Spido. He's good afternoon. He just made the cut. He's on one of the officers on Mr. Green. Mr. Green. And we have an animal control officer in the room for Mr. Green. And we have Mr. Green. And then we have Officer Ruloff. Good morning to you for Mr. Green.
Good morning, sir.
I'm gonna put you guys in a breakout room and you can wait on Mr. Goss to sign in.
I'm signed in. It's gotta be one.
Where are you on? I don't see you. All right, where are you?
I'm signed in on, well, let me go back to my.
I don't see you on here.
Okay, let me go.
Okay, so let me do some things. All right, Jimmy is not gonna answer. iPhone. Can you unmute yourself and let me know your name, please?
Jay Rufko.
Sorry, sir. James Goodson. I didn't know I was muted.
All right, James. All right.
Mr. Gadsden, you gotta wake up. Mr. Derek Gadsden, you gotta wake up.
All right, Cinnamon Tatum. You gotta wake up, Mr. Gadsden. Sit up, sir. Mr. Gadsden. Cinnamon Tatum.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning. I don't think you're supposed to be in here.
I'm here for Melvin Green.
Oh, okay. And you are, how are you here for Melvin Green?
Witness from the animal control.
Oh, are you on Melvin Green's behalf?
No.
You're in the for the animal control.
Yes.
Okay, very. All right, we'll see if we need you. Sit tight now. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Ms. Lipscomb.
Jay Rufko. Jay Rufko.
Oh, there you are. All right, Mr. Lipscomb. All right, where is Mr. Lipscomb?
And Your Honor, I'm online now.
Okay. All right, you are online. And let me put you in a breakout room. And I have Ms. Tatum as a witness for the animal control if you need to.
Can you put her in a separate breakout room?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
I'm gonna put you in room 4, Ms. Tatum. If they need you, we'll come in, we'll put somebody in there, we'll come back out and get you. All right, now, Mr. Lipscomb, good morning.
Good morning, Judge.
All right, Officer Wires is here. So we're gonna deal with that now. Tell your mom I said good morning.
I ain't got one. Dead.
No, who is that with you? Who is that with you? The last.
That's my sister, and this is my niece.
And they were here with you last time, at least one of them, weren't they?
Yes, we was.
Yes. Good morning to you. Miss Lee, right?
Let's go. Goyer. Jay, Goyer, let's go. What's your name again?
My name is Amaya.
Amaya.
All right, good morning to y'all. All right, we'll get you in taken care of. Okay. Yeah, Lipscomb, yeah. James Goodman. All right, let's go back to Mr. Gibson. Jerome Henry Darwin Gibson. All right.
Yes, I'm still here, Your Honor.
I got you. Let me call the cases.
Y'all good out on that side.
Where is Mr. Wazak? Mr. Wazak?
Yes.
I let you speak with somebody at this trial, right?
Yes, Mr. LeGrand.
Okay, so let's get Mr. Gibson on his way. We'll call that case and we'll start dealing with the trial dates. All right.
I love y'all.
This is the city of Detroit versus Jerome Henry Darwin Gibson, case number C50179111. SP 100159711. SP 100553031. SP 1006361. SP 1098422, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1106328. SP 1106330, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1128223. SP 1128224, counts 1 and counts 2.
I'm gonna say happy birthday, baby.
All right, we're gonna need you to be quiet. SP 1163141, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1163144, counts 1 and 2. SP 1196739, counts 1 and 2. SP 1196782, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1220730, SP 1229885, counts 1 and 2. SP 1229996, strike that. SP 1229986, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 4714201. SP 897356, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 961908, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 961912, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 968932, counts 1 and count 3. SP 9689371. SP 9746681. Z 787019. 09543878. 14496424. 15462299. 1, counts 1 and count 2. 184062291 and 217334791. Appearance for the record, please.
Daniel Wozak on behalf of the defendant. Mr. Gibson, please tell the judge your name.
That's Jerome Gibson.
All right, let me stop. Mr. Gadsden. Mr. Gadsden. He's done. I'm gonna put him out. Maybe he'll zoom back in. He doesn't have a, all right. All right, listen. Here's the deal. One, 2, 3, 4 misdemeanors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 civil infractions. And we'll dismiss everything else.
Judge, given the number of tickets involved, it would be pretty clear that Mr. Gibson would not have a distinct recollection of each and every event. So for those 9 cases, perhaps we could use a no contest plea.
All right. You understand what he's saying, Mr. Gibson?
Yes.
Want to take the deal. We're not going to go through the whole process of trying to make you recollect all these times you got pulled over by the police, if you're willing to accept the responsibility in basically in fines and costs, a no contest plea will be entered into, and it'll be treated as a guilty plea for the purposes of sentencing. And but it's not admitting any guilt, and it's done for the purposes of you not being able to recollect. Because I gotta agree with your counselor that I'm sure you're not gonna be able to recollect all these times you got pulled over.
Yes, I understand. Yeah.
And the city attorney is offering you this very, very, very favorable offer, because you did go through and do your end of the bargain as far as going and taking that class. And we told you that if you took the class, you would it would help you out a lot. So that, I mean, I didn't know he was gonna help you out that much, but I appreciate it. Like I say, I appreciate you showing up for this. This is a monumental task here, but you're ready to face it, like you said you were when you came to court the first time. You didn't back away from it, and now what I'll do is I'll give you an opportunity to get this thing paid off. So I understand we'll give you some time to do that. You want to take these deals, sir?
Yes.
All right. So how do we do this? Do we call each case, counselor? But what do you want to do?
Judge, at this point, I'd simply ask that you enter a plea of no contest on 4 misdemeanors and 5 civil infractions. We would stipulate to the face of each of those 9 tickets for the factual basis.
All right, and when just to let it know what the no contest plea will be, it'll be 1 no contest plea to improper plates. I'll dismiss the improper plates upon payment of the fines and costs. There'll be 2 no contest pleas to strike that. There'll be 3 no contest pleas to failure to display a valid driver's license. Those will be misdemeanors as well. And they will be abstractable to the Secretary of State. However, they do not result in any points. It'll be another plea to an open intox. Yeah, no, let me say this. Let me strike that. It'll be 2 contest pleas to the failure to displays, and then open intox passenger, amended to open intox passenger, I believe. I believe it was open intox driver. And that will be a 2-point offense. That will be a misdemeanor, and it will result in 2 points on your driver's license. For each one of those misdemeanors, I'll fine you $240. Then there will be pleas to one responsible plea to blocking traffic, other to the amended count of speeding, limited access 70 and a 60. The blocking traffic is $175. The speeding is $135. And the if I'm reading this correctly, 116, 4, 2. There's 2 counts of blocking traffic. Okay, it's 3. I'm gonna have to get him to give me some better understanding on this. Jerome Gibson. Oh, it's so many case numbers you wouldn't need to know. That's what I want to make sure that this is right. All right, here he is here. I'm having,
I know, that's why I can't.
going through it.
Then we just put it on the record.
Okay.
Dante Goff on behalf of the city of Detroit.
Slowly. Let me make sure I write this down right. Go ahead.
Okay. First is improper plates. It's a guilty plea for ticket ending 986.
986 improper plates. That's the 9863, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Then it's open intox passenger from open intox driver.
Open intox passenger from open intox drivers. I got those.
2 failure to displays.
For what case numbers?
9861 and 3561.
And 3561. One, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 3, 5.
Entire number is P897356.
Okay. That's the failure to display, correct? All right.
There's 3 blocking traffic.
Okay.
SP 110-63281. P 119-67821.
119.
Yes.
Okay.
6782. Then it's 217-33479.
Okay.
Then you have
That's
another.
for riding that moped on the sidewalk.
Then there's a limited access limited access 70 and 60. P 1229.
851.
851. Yes, sir. And there's an improper plates 2 is P 116-31412 and P 1106-3303.
Say that again.
P 1106-3303.
That's P 1106
330.
3303 for go, right? So now we have, so SP 1106-3303, right?
Yes, sir.
That's improper plate. Okay, so let's go over this now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pleas.
That's right.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4 pleas to the misdemeanors, right? And 1, 2, 3. Now we have 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 pleas to misdemeanors, and I got 4 pleas to misdemeanors. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we have 5 pleas to misdemeanors. And then we have 4 civil infractions, correct? That's what I checked off.
Okay, check.
So that's gonna be, that's different than what I said. So it's gonna be 5 pleas to misdemeanors, 240 plus times, let's say 240 times 5 equals $1,200 plus 2 blocking traffics, 175 apiece, plus 175
3 blocking traffic.
plus 3 blocking traffics. Plus a limited access, 135. So just in fines for the tickets, you're looking at $1,860. And then I'm gonna waive the warrant fees in this, and you're gonna be responsible to pay all reinstatement fees. So you're looking at reinstatement fees, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24. You're looking at well over $3,000, right? I'll tell you what I'll do.
Sir.
If you're interested, I will.
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Hold on a second. Let me see that sheet. I'll allow you to do community service if you want to do community service to take care of this, or you can pay. That's going to be up to you. If you do community service, I'm going to go and I'm going to say,
I could take some community service.
yeah, it's going to be a lot though. Let's see. If you do community service, I'm going to say do 200 hours of community service.
Okay.
If you want to
Yes,
do
sir.
that, if you want to
Yes.
pay, then you can pay. And then I'm going to dismiss the cases. I did call Mr. Wozak, some of those cases that were in default. I don't know if we set aside the defaults for those cases or not.
You can't dismiss the open.
I would make the motion at this time to set aside those defaults, Judge.
Well, let's see. Some of the defaults are. What I'll do is whatever is done, I'll make sure that if he does 200 hours of community service, I'll make sure that Mr. Gibson has a clean slate. And I think that that is enough, because while we do give him credit for taking that class, I think Mr. Gibson does need to put back into his community for all that he has taken out through all of these infractions that he's had, all these misdemeanor infractions that he's had. So hold on, Mr. Gaston, you're gonna have to get up. I'm gonna put you out the room again. There's no sleeping. This is not nap time.
I'm not asleep, Your Honor.
You were asleep.
No, I'm not asleep. I'm looking at you.
No, you were asleep earlier, sir. We tried to call and wake you up, but you didn't have your microphone attached.
Oh.
So, all right, so I think Mr. Gibson would do a lot. I think Mr. Gibson has a lot that he can put back into the community and provide for the community. I think a lot of people can benefit from Mr. Gibson's work in the community, but I'll offer Mr. Gibson that opportunity to take those 200 hours of community service. I'll give him some time to do it. or Mr. Gibson can pay. It's up to you. What would you like to do, sir?
Community service.
All right. I'm gonna, what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, 200 hours of community service. I'm gonna give you, have an ink pen on you, sir?
Yes.
I'm gonna give you this to Mrs. Green, our community service manager. It's 313-965-8130. I need a good number for you.
Excuse me?
I need a good number for you.
313. 978-8738.
All right. So, Mr. Green, what I want you to do is, how long do you think it'll take you to do these 200 hours? How about we start?
As soon as that's right.
How about we start with 60 days? We'll start with 60 days. If you get it done sooner than that, you're always free to come in and Zoom in at any time, except on Wednesdays. And then you can, I want to know what you've been doing for the community service. I want to know how you felt about doing the community service. And I hope this becomes an issue. I mean, I hope this becomes an opportunity for you to do the community service on your own after you've done this. So we'll do that. We'll say February 4th, we'll have you back 2022 at 8:25 a.m. for a review. Raise your right hand. Let's just swear you in. Raise your right hand, Mr. Gibson. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
All right, very well. So you understand that the maximum possible penalty for these misdemeanor offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand you have a right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes, Your
Honor. Has anybody offered you anything other than what I stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
All right. I've already taken the pleas under responsibly. Your client has already stipulated the probable cause. So we'll dismiss the matters. It's going to be a matter of putting all this stuff in the system, counselor. I got down here most importantly that we're going to notate that he done 200 community service hours. And just for the record, I was leaning toward the 300 hours of community service, Mr. Gibson. But when we talked the first time, you told me that whatever you need to do to take care of this, you will. You told me that you were going to take that class. I know you put a lot of effort into taking that class, and I appreciate that. And because you did that, then I came off of you of the 200 of the 100 of the community service hours down to 200. I think that once you start this community service, it's going to be something that you're going to do on your own afterwards, because you're going to see how many people's lives you can touch and what good you can bring in these people's lives. Because, you know, while everybody wish they had more in the form of material and other kind of things and monetary things, we have a roof over our head. You have a good woman on your side that's there with you. I see you riding in a nice car, probably nicer than mine, and you'll see out there that people have a lot less, and all they need is a helping hand. And once you start doing that, I'm confident that you're gonna take from time to time and do this on your own. But I guarantee you, I already know that you're gonna get a lot of gratification out of helping these people out.
I appreciate you, Your Honor.
All right, and you're gonna be putting back into the society that you've done a very good job taken from,
Yes, sir.
right? Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, I agree.
You know, so, we'll do that. We'll dismiss the matters that you stipulated probable cause. Counselor will enter not guilty, will enter no contest pleas to the other matters. And then we'll see Mr. Gibson back on February 4th, 2022 at around 8:25 a.m. for a review. That's something that he's gonna have to show back up for. I'm gonna get in touch with Ms. Green. You should get a call from her sometime today or tomorrow. If you don't, I want you to call her on Wednesday morning at that number that I gave you.
Yes.
And we'll set that up and you'll go through her. You'll provide her the documentation that you've completed it. You'll go through all of that stuff and you'll just make sure you keep up with her and whoever you do the community service with, that they get that documentation. I'll get a report from her and then we'll go from there, all right?
Appreciate you, Your Honor.
All right, sir. I want you and your wife or your significant other to have a very good, safe, and happy holiday season. And I will see you back in the new year, all right?
Yes, Your Honor. Thanks.
Have a great day, sir.
You too.
Thank you.
Your Honor, can you put me in the breakout room with Miss Tatum?
Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. Let's. Do we have any trials that the officer hasn't showed up? No. We just have Gibson, Lipscomb, and Green, and those things are worked out. Let's call Natasha Goodwin.
Hello,
How you doing, Ms. Goodwin?
I'm good, and yourself?
Very well, thank you. All right. All right. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Natasha Monique Goodwin, case number SP 11691081, SP 1169-137, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
I'm Daniel Wozak with the defendant. Ms. Goodwin, please tell the judge your name.
Natasha Goodwin.
Tasia, I'm sorry. All right.
It's okay.
Ms. Goodwin, do you have any of these documents that they asked you for on that date?
I do have the title. I don't have it physically, but I do have a copy of it in my phone of the title of whose name the car is actually in.
What about the insurance? No?
I'm not sure if they have insurance. The car wasn't my car. They just let me drive it, so I wasn't sure about insurance for them.
All right, well, keep in mind, ma'am, when you're driving somebody's car, it's your responsibility to make sure that this car is properly insured and there's proper registration on the vehicle and everything, okay? Take your hat off, Mr. Green. And so the offer today is pleading to no registration. I'm gonna fine you $105, and then we'll dismiss the other two matters. You have an absolute right to a trial, ma'am, if you so choose. And that's it. If your client, we want to speak to Mr. Wozak in the breakout room, that no registration doesn't carry any points, and it does not abstract to the Secretary of State. So if you want to take that deal, we can close everything out now. If not, you can go to trial. I'll get you a trial date. What would you like to do, ma'am?
I'll just pay the $105.
All right, Mr. Wozak, for your purposes of the responsible plea, did your client stipulate to the face of the ticket an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea?
Yes, we stipulate, Judge.
Okay, And stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other 2 tickets.
Also stipulated.
Okay. I'm gonna fine your client $105 as I'm gonna find her responsible for the no registration. And then I'm gonna dismiss the other matters. When would you like to pay, ma'am? When can you pay?
I get paid next week. I don't know if I can wait that long.
Just give me a date, ma'am.
That would be, what days? One moment. The 17th of December.
All right, I'm gonna give you till December 21st.
Okay.
And I'm gonna set it for review. And 8:25 a.m. If you paid it, you don't have to show back up, ma'am. If you haven't paid it, I need to see you.
Okay.
Further, you have a very safe and happy holiday season, ma'am.
Same to you.
Happy New Year to you, okay?
Okay.
All right, very well. Have a great day.
Okay.
All right. What Mr. Is Mr. LeGrand there?
He might be still in the waiting room, Judge, in the breakout room.
He's a trial, okay. What about,
Mr. LeGrand is going to accept an offer, Judge.
is he gonna accept an offer?
Yeah, so it won't go to trial.
All right, let's go to Mr. Forrest right quick. He's a little. Let's go to Mr. Goodson.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
The other trial people are not here, correct?
At least some people are here. You got some of the other, Mr. Green's here and Mr. Lipson's here.
Okay. But Ms. Gibson offered to be here. This is Mr. Green's to revise.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus James Forrest Goodson, case number SP 116474111. Mr. Goodson, what I'm gonna do is because you paid the related civil infractions, I'm gonna dismiss this matter, all right?
Yes, sir.
Paid related civil infractions. If there's nothing further, sir, you have a very good, safe, and happy holiday season, all right?
You as well, sir. Thank you.
All right, have a good day, sir.
Bye.
Okay. Who is TW12?
It's Miss Lewis.
Is Mardell Lewis?
No, Tamika.
Tamika. See you, Miss Tamika Lewis. Tamika Monique Lewis.
Correct.
I know you were here for a while. You were one of the first ones in the room, but I called your name when I called your whatever.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't know if you hear me. I said here.
Whatever that TW12 is. What does that stand for?
I don't know. It was something that was created on the phone.
It's from by you, right?
Yeah, it's me.
Where are you? Let's see.
I'm here.
You created that for yourself, TW12, right?
No. It was registered on the phone already.
Oh.
Sasha
So they
Williams.
got the T right, Tamika. All right. is Tamika Goodman? I mean, Tamika Lewis. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Tamika Monique Lewis, case number SP 11836643, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Daniel Wozak with the defendant. Please tell the judge your name, ma'am.
Tamika Lewis.
Okay. Ms. Lewis, there's no offer in here for some reason. You've never, apparently, I guess they're saying you never had a driver's license. Are you trying to get a license now? Or do you
Yes.
have it?
Yes, last time I was present, you had instructed me to go and take my driver's test. And yes, I was here. It was, I think it was, it was like August maybe.
Oh, yeah, I see. Did you get a license?
Well, I went down to take it at least 5 times, but recently when I had went down to the Hamtramck office, they told me and gave me a letter stating that my license had been revoked due to the ticket I had just paid with Garden City and the ticket that I have now. So now I have to wait till November next year.
You went to take the driver's test 5 times, ma'am?
Well, more so like four times.
4 times?
Yeah, I had a score the first time. It was 27 and I had 11 wrong. So that kind of failed me.
You should have took the Michigan Defensive Driving Course. That would have been a nice way to study for that test.
Yeah, the
So
book is,
you said you're in 17th district. That is suspended. That is reinstated. Date is 4/19/2020. Garden City, 2020. Reinstatement date 12/22/19. Six. I don't see anything from Hamtramck on here.
yeah, well, cause she just gave me a paper stating that my license, cause she ran it in the system and it said that I guess because I was instructed the first time to go and pay Garden City. That's what the lady told me when I called down to the traffic division. She told me to go and pay Garden City the ticket. I mean the what I owed. And then she said after that I can go down there and take my driver's test. After I paid the ticket, that's when I had went down to try to take it. I took it at least 4 times. But when I called back in, like literally, it was like probably like before Thanksgiving, like a week before Thanksgiving, I went down to Hamtramck. And she gave me a paper stating that in the system now that it's saying that my license had been revoked. And when I called back into the traffic division, she said the reason why is because I went down and I paid Garden City without having a hearing. And I was instructed to just go and pay Garden City in order to take the test.
That's why you need to get yourself a relationship with a good attorney like Mr. Wozak, so he can instruct you instead of listening to these people behind a desk at wherever telling you to pay tickets that will cause you to sign up for 3 points on your driver's license, because that's what you did, is signed up for 3 points on your driver's license. Luckily, those 3 points well, how long does it take? 2 or 3 years for those points to go off, Mr. Wozak?
2 years, Judge.
Okay, 2 years. Luckily, you got until March the 2nd and those points will be off, but I don't see why you shouldn't. And what are you doing in Hamtramck asking them for something? You got a ticket in Hamtramck too?
No, because I had went to like 4 different locations, and the first the second location, the first location I went twice, and then I went to one.
Stop. Listen, you might need to get yourself an Uber driver too to make a good relationship with them, because if you haven't passed the tested 4 or 5 times, man, I don't know what to say. It doesn't sound like you're gonna pass, but it appears that you can go and, it appears that you can, go get your license now. I don't see what's holding your license up. I don't see what they're talking about, why you should
As
be.
I said, everything has been, I'm sorry, but everything has been really all over the place. And like I said, like, I don't know where to start. It's just like so much going on with my life. Like, I don't know. And I'm sorry.
Are you working?
Yes, I'm working too. So that's another factor to why I had to
Can you
take
pay
time.
$240 today?
Yes, but if that's gonna, I guess it's gonna be a ticket. I mean, like a.
But I'm
Because
gonna listen, ma'am, just listen for a second. I'm gonna offer you allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. That's a misdemeanor. That doesn't abstract to the Secretary of State. I'll dismiss that misdemeanor immediately upon payment of $240. And then I'll dismiss the other case here. That way you won't have anything, your matters will be closed out here. Or what I can do is I can set you up with a trial date on February 7th, and we deal with it on February 7th. But none of this stuff will affect you in the city of Detroit from getting your driver's license. And what it appears here is that it appears that you should be able to go back and take that test and get a driver's license once you pass that test, because everything else is closed. I'm looking at your driving record from the Secretary of State. I can put you in a breakout room and you can get some advice from Mr. Wazak if you want to, or you can take the deal, or we can set it up for a trial. What would you like to do?
But I had a question. So even if I have insurance, like.
Yeah, I mean, we'll dismiss the insurance. Talk to Mr. Wazak. She might just want to set a trial date, go get a license, Mr. Wazak. Talk to her, your client in a breakout room, and then help her to navigate this.
I sure will, Judge.
All right, join that room, ma'am. Mr. LeGrand can come out. He wants to take the deal, right?
That's correct, Judge.
All right, I'm gonna give him the deal then. Tell him he can come on out. Join that room, ma'am. Where's Mr. LeGrand? He's still there? Mr. LeGrand, where is he?
You do that.
Yeah, I have a file. Mr. Leonard. Good morning to you, Mr. Leonard.
Good morning.
All right, I got you checked in. Ms. Geis.
Okay, hello.
How are you? Did I get that right?
Yes, you got it right.
All right, I'm gonna go you first, and Mr. Leonard's gonna be next, because you were here before him. And then we'll get the guys out of here with the trial. Where's Mr. LeGrand?
I'm here, present.
All right, Mr. LeGrand, do you want to take this deal? Let's go back on the record with Mr. Roderick Ian LeGrand, City of Detroit versus Roderick Ian LeGrand, case number U6030271. Strike that 7. U6030271. Mr. Grant, I've given you an opportunity to speak with counsel in the breakout room. Today is the date and time set for a trial. The officer is present. Let me see who that officer is. Let's bring her out here. And from my understanding, you want to take the offer of pleading to disorderly conduct, and I'm gonna fine you $240, and you take the misdemeanor morality class and get the testing done, right?
Yes.
All right, you have an ink pen on you, sir?
Pardon me?
Ink pen, you got something to write with?
Yes.
All right, take this number down.
Okay.
313
313
965
965
8130.
8130.
Yeah, I need a good number from you, sir.
All right, it's 313 482 0256.
Okay. So, sir, did I understand that correct? You want to take this offer, sir?
Yes.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, sir. Sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Okay, Miss Officer Gana?
Yes, sir.
How do you pronounce that last name?
Janal.
Gana?
Yes.
All right, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Police Officer Haley Janal, Detroit Police Department, 8th Precinct.
What's your badge number, ma'am?
2674.
2674. All right. Mr. LeGrand,
Yes.
let me draw your attention back to April the 15th, 2021 at around 4:05 p.m. in the city of Detroit, the area of McNichols and Woodbine, sir. Did you have an occasion to come encounter with the Detroit police on that day?
Yes.
All right, on that day, sir, did you solicit this young lady for an act, to sexually gratify her?
Mr. LeGrand, what the judge is asking you, did you
Yes.
offer her money for sex?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Big fan, so big.
Let's put it exactly like that, but an act of sexual gratification, put it that way. You did, sir?
Yes.
All right. I'm satisfied. Sir, are you satisfied?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Mr. LeGrand, I find you guilty of the amended count of disorderly conduct. I'm gonna order you to take the misdemeanor morality class, and I'm gonna order you to testify. Mr. Leonard, you're gonna have to keep quiet, sir. Sir, I'm gonna fine you $240. I told you I'll close the case out on the disorderly conduct as soon as you complete those necessary things, pay the money, do the class, and get the testing. When can you have this all done?
Well, I'm currently under doctor's care right now. I have an appointment to go back to the doctor today at 2 o'clock. I haven't been to work in 2 weeks because of my illness, but hopefully by the end of the month, I should be able to get back out and start getting my business taken care of, sir.
So you can go to the doctor today and tell them to test you today then.
Yeah, I can do that with the doctor that I'm going to today.
Yeah, you can do that with any doctor, but you're gonna go through probation. We're gonna send you through probation, and you're gonna submit that documentation through probation, and you're gonna submit you're gonna get the misdemeanor morality class done through Ms. Green. That's what that number I called, that number I gave you. So let's set a date for a review. I'm gonna give you 30 days to do this. January 4th, 2022, we're gonna set this for review at 8:25 a.m. I need to see you back on that morning, sir, and
At what time? At what time?
at 8:25.
8:25.
Yeah, if
And
you
that'll
have
be,
it all. If we have it
and
all
the-
done, we'll close it
and the-
out under disorderly conduct.
okay, and the date is January what?
4th.
The 4th.
Yes. Do you have
Okay.
any other questions, sir?
No.
If you don't hear from Ms. Green by Wednesday, I need you to call probation Wednesday morning, all right?
Okay. Is it a number for there?
Yeah, the 313-965-8130 number I gave you.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good, safe, and happy holiday season, sir. I'll see you back in the new year.
All right. Same to you, Your Honor. Thank you.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Have a good one. All right, officer. Thank you very much for showing up, and you too have a very safe and happy holiday season as well, all right?
Thank you, sir. You too.
Mr. Green, Mr. Melvin Green. Mr. Melvin Green, where is he? Is he in the breakout room? Where is he?
I haven't seen him at all this morning, Judge.
He's
And I
in
always
here.
have,
He's in that car.
there he is.
You gotta unmute yourself, sir.
One second.
All right, let's move on then.
I'll figure this out. Can't hear nothing. I'm gonna get my audio right. All right.
Where's Mr. Gas? Let's call, Geis.
Yes.
All right, let me see this. This is City of Detroit versus Tanea Ladrine. Geis, case number SP 1168891, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
I'm Daniel Wozak with the defendant. Please tell the judge your name, ma'am.
Naila Dream Guides.
All right.
Come on.
One, two, 3 related civil infractions. So what we're gonna do, ma'am, is we're gonna dismiss these cases. You paid 3 related civil infractions. I don't advise paying these civil infractions next time, ma'am. You signed yourself up for points on your driver's license by paying those.
I didn't know that at the time.
Sure
I
you
didn't.
didn't. You paid pass on right. That's a moving violation. When you pay a moving violation, and you're automatically signing up for the everything that comes along with that, and passing on the right is a moving violation and failure to signal is a moving violation. So at least you have 4 points on your driver's license now.
I was trying to get my baby to the hospital. She's having a full-blown asthma attack.
And is she okay?
Yeah, she's okay. But at the time, she was turning blue.
And the police still sat there and gave you tickets?
Yes, she did.
And you're sitting in the car and she sees that your daughter is struggling.
And she still gave me a ticket.
Mr. Wazak?
Was waiting for you, Judge. Perhaps we should have the officer come in and explain this.
She said she understood because her mother was an asthmatic, but at the same time, she still gave me a ticket, but it is what it is.
Well, if you are going to proceed with the dismissal, Judge, then there's no need for a trial date.
Well, Mr. Wazak, this is something that I would like to hear from the officer as well, how she can, in good conscience, do something like this. That sounds pretty unconscionable to me, especially after she already acknowledged the fact that she understood her mother was being asthmatic. How old is your daughter, ma'am?
Well, at the time she was 16, and she just her birthday just passed in August, so. But she's still my baby at the same time, but it's fine. I mean, it's fine.
Judge, perhaps you could hold the suggested dismissals in abeyance until the trial date, if you want to bring the officer in.
It's fine. At the same time, she's my baby, but at the same time, she's fine. She had like 3 more since then, but it's fine. That's why I went on ahead and paid the tickets. It is what it is. I mean, she had her first asthma attack at 2 weeks old, and I know how to deal with asthma at this point. But at the same time, she still gave me a ticket, but it's fine.
Dante also we have up the city of Detroit.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Hold on. Let the attorney do the work for you.
Okay.
Do you want to make a motion, Mr. Wazak?
Judge, a motion to dismiss these matters.
No,
based
I'm talking about to save your client from some points.
At this time, Judge, if they're within the last year, I would ask that the defaults be set aside.
I'm gonna grant your motion to set aside default based on what I've heard from your client about trying to get her daughter to the hospital asthma attack. And yeah, and she didn't have a counsel when she paid these, so I don't think that she understood that she would get points on her driving record. So I just don't understand why someone would do something like that all right, and so what we're gonna do, we'll just give her plates. She's paid too much.
Sorry, I can't hear you. There's too much moving going on.
So here's the deal. I've set aside the defaults. And what we'll do is offer your client an improper plate. I'll dismiss the improper plate upon payment of the $240 fine. I see that Mrs. Geis has already paid $240 for these 2 civil infractions. So we'll dismiss everything and we'll close everything out.
That's very kind of you, Judge.
All right,
Thank you.
all right. So I'm dismissing with stipulation of probable cause. Let's do this. Let's put the plea on the record. No, I'm sorry. Drove while unlicensed, so I'll strike that. I'll offer your client allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, and I will dismiss that immediately upon payment of the $240 fine, and I will dismiss the other civil infractions as well. So it's the same difference, ma'am, and still everything is going to be dismissed. You've already paid the $240, so we'll just close everything out.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so set aside default, dismiss those. Ma'am, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Where are you? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
All right, you can put your hand down, ma'am. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this misdemeanor offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
yes,
You understand you have a right to a trial?
yes,
You understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that trial right?
yes,
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
no,
Okay, ma'am, let me draw your attention back to February 24th, 2021, around 12 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of 7 Mile and Packard, ma'am. Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer on that day?
yes,
And ma'am, on that date, did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
yes,
And you couldn't do so, could you, ma'am?
no,
Okay, ma'am, and why is that?
because I had my ID on me, not my license, and I was on my way to take my child to the emergency room.
Okay, very well. I'm gonna accept your plea to the amended count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. And I'm gonna fine you $240. And you have paid $240 with those civil infractions that I set aside. So I'm gonna apply both of those payments to S 1168891. Okay, so with that, everything should be closed out. That allowing will be dismissed.
Okay,
That allowing will be dismissed, so that should abstract to the Secretary of State. You shouldn't have any points on your license once that goes through.
okay, thank you.
Anything further, ma'am?
No, sir, thank you so much.
All right, if there's nothing further, ma'am, you have a very good, safe, and happy holiday season. I'm glad to hear that your daughter's doing well, and happy holidays to you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Very good. Mr. Leonard?
Morning, Your Honor.
Okay, very well. This is the city of Detroit versus Mr. Drew Leonard, case number SP 1213211. Appearance for the record.
I'm Daniel Wozak on behalf of the defendant. Please tell the judge your name, sir.
Drew Leonard.
All right, Mr. Leonard, I'm going to dismiss this case because of its age. Where's this file? Drew Leonard.
First sentence. What's the first sentence?
Yeah, it's going to be dismissed because of its age. As soon as I get the file. All right. Thanks. All right. Okay. If there's nothing further, sir, you have a very good, safe, and happy holiday season, sir.
Okay, so the I paid to have the bond lifted. Will that be applied to this bill or to this, or will I be refunded for the bond?
You're gonna be refunded for the bond. Are you still on Windmill Lane?
I am not.
You are not?
I am not on Windmill Lane anymore.
What's your address?
45276 Montmorency, Montmorency. That's Macomb Township. I'm sorry.
CY. You say, Montmorency, Montmorenzy.
Rency.
RENZY.
Yes.
Wait a minute. MONTMORENZY.
No C, no Z. C.
No Z. C.
Can I start over?
Yes.
MONTMORENCY.
MONTMORENCY, like Montmorency, the juice.
That's it.
Or the cherry.
That's it.
And then where is that? In Macomb?
Macomb Township 48044.
Macomb
Yes.
Township.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I have 45276 Montmorency, MONTMORENCY.
That's correct.
And that's in Macomb Township, Michigan 48044. You have a good phone number, sir?
It's going to be 313
Uh-huh.
718 0740.
0740. All right.
Yes.
Can we put his correct address in there? I got it written down. You can either come down to the court and ask them for that bond. I don't know if there's gonna be any, I don't wanna waive any warrant fee or anything like that.
There was a warrant that I had to pay to have it. I had to pay $200 this time to have it lifted. A couple years back, not sure of when, I came to court on this matter, and I paid. I thought I paid to have it to just go away. They wanted me to come. I paid $150. They wanted me to come back. I said I'd rather pay the $150 because I don't have the time to come back and forth. So I thought the $150 was supposed to take care of it, and it didn't. And then I recently got pulled over, and they told me that I had a warrant, and come to find out it's the same warrant.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is, if we're waiving fees, if there's any, and you'll just come down to the court and tell them that you want to apply that bond or whatever fees you have. Make sure your address is right. We'll change it in the system. You can make sure that's correct, and then they'll mail you a check back at some point. It won't be anytime soon, I'm sure.
Okay. So so do I need to do anything as far as having the warrant to disappear?
The warrant's gonna be lifted. It's gonna be gone today. It's gonna be closed out. It's gonna be dismissed today. The bond is, you got the bond of $200 sitting here, and you'll get that money or part of that money or whatever that money back once the case is once we put it in the system. All right.
So would you say come down in about a week?
No, you can come down today, sir,
Okay.
or whenever you want. That's gonna be up to you. The money will be sitting here.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so make sure there's no warrant costs in there. That's it. All right. If there's nothing further, have a very safe, happy holiday season, sir.
You as well. Peace.
Mr. Gaston?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's see,
Hey, you're in the hall. Yeah, that's okay. You got
City of Detroit
you can-
versus Derek James Gaston, case number
Next question,
SP.
man. Hear everybody, hear your information.
The City of Detroit versus Derek James Gaston, case number SP 1177517, counts 1 and counts 2.
Daniel Wozak with the defendant. Sir, please tell the judge your name.
Let me finish. It's also State of Michigan versus Derek James Gaston. SX 38068485, counts 1 and counts 2. And then U6099041. Now you can put your appearance on the record, Mr. Wozak.
I apologize, Judge. Thank you. Daniel Wozak on behalf of the defendant. Sir, please tell the judge your name.
Derek James Gaston.
All right. So we need an updated offer based on, this is his second time back here. For the state matters, those weren't a part of the plea. You have a loitering ticket, sir, that was you pled no contest to back in 2017 that you haven't paid. So we're gonna have to,
I didn't hear you, Your Honor. I didn't hear what you're saying.
I said you have a loitering ticket.
A lottery ticket?
Back in 2017 that you pled no contest to. That, what's your date of birth?
12/11/61.
You have a loitering ticket that you pled no contest to back in 2017 that you never paid. So we're gonna put a date on all of this stuff.
That'll be fine, Your Honor. I want to get it all resolved today.
Okay, to get it resolved today, let me hand you back over to the city attorney. And he can give you an offer on all of this stuff.
That'll be fine, Your Honor. And Your Honor, I apologize to you if I went to sleep. I worked last night. I worked 12 hours. I didn't get off till 7 o'clock this morning.
All right, I accept your apology. I didn't say any more about it.
I understand, Your Honor. I wasn't trying to doze off. I was just a little tired.
I got you. All right. Let me pass this over to the city attorney. And then we'll get another offer.
That'll be fine, Your Honor.
What about Mr. Lipscomb?
That is the trial. Also,
No, no, sir.
Hey, let's go.
Lipscomb didn't offer to engage. Where is Mr. Lipscomb's file?
What's his first name?
This guy.
James, let's go.
Yeah, he's got a drinking related case. Thank you.
On Lipscomb?
Yeah, on Lipscomb.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's the. Oh, it's two James, two alcohol related.
Yes.
All right, that LeGrand is the one.
LeGrand is gone.
Oh, that officer's gone?
No, LeGrand is gone. We took care of him.
Okay, did you call in the officer?
Yeah. All right. What are we gonna do with Mr. Lipscomb?
James Lipscomb is
James
present. He's here.
Yeah,
Judge, right here.
I see you, Mr. Lipscomb. I'm trying to find out what the resolution's gonna be.
I need my driver license.
All right, Mr. Lipscomb, I'll receive.
6 months later. It's a good consistent.
I know. You just won't, we'll send him to, treatment. If he comes back.
Put an officer on.
Well, let me allow Mr. Lipscomb to speak with Mr. Wazak first. This is the trial date, Mr. Wazak. And I don't know if you have the tickets, but it's, the allegation is consuming in public at 444 Michigan Avenue and at Woodward and West Grand Boulevard. Speak to Mr. Lipscomb in a breakout room.
Yes, Judge.
And the officer is here. Well, let's see, make sure both of them are here.
It's the same officer.
It's the same officer, so he knows Mr. Lipscomb, and I'm sure Mr. Lipscomb knows him. So let's put him in the breakout room with you and just talk to Mr. Lipscomb momentarily. Join that room, Mr. Lipscomb, please.
Okay.
And then Mr. Green. Mr. Green, good morning, sir. Do you still have these dogs, sir? You gotta unmute yourself.
Yes, I still have the one dog.
Where's the animal control officer? I'll go.
And the witness. Agree to that offer.
Okay, the offer today for you, let me make sure that all this stuff will be resolved, because he's got a few cases here.
Some of those are in the peer side right on. Right.
Who came out of that room? Ms. Tatum,
Yeah,
where are you, ma'am?
I'm here.
Steve.
1 second. Hello.
Ma'am, is that a towel on your head? What is that on your
No.
head?
A headscarf.
Mr. Melvin James Green. Two. 5, 6, 7, 10, 12, 13. All right, let's call the cases. This is the city of Detroit versus Melvin James Green. Case numbers SP 109-6063, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1142835, counts 1, 2, and 3. V 122159221, V 122160221, V 1221621, V 122162221, V 122163221,
Now you're back.
19702675, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 741285, counts 1 and counts 2. And 17378067, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please. That's Mr. Melvin James Green.
Daniel Wozak for the defendant, Your Honor.
Okay, so Mr. Green, the offer for you, let me see. All right, the offer for you is going to be pleading to the dog nuisance ticket. One of the dog. Well, you have it. That's right. One dog nuisance ticket, and it's going to be under a 12-month delay. And then a failure to display a valid driver's license. And then everything else will be dismissed. These matters are set for a trial date. They have 4 on the docket that I called the last 4 cases. They're set for a hearing, but those will not be included in this offer because those matters are old cases. It's not set for a formal hearing, so the officer wouldn't have been prized anyway. But what I'll do is I'll give him some relief by way of waiving some of the discretionary fees for those cases.
Mr. Green, did you understand the offer from the judge as he gave it to you?
Yes, I do understand.
Would you like to take advantage of that?
Yes, sir.
And we'll fine you $240 for each misdemeanor, so that's $240, $480. I'll waive the warrant cost and you'll be responsible to pay the reinstatement fees. And when you come back after those things are paid, well, let's see if we can give you some relief today. If if we'll enter into a date and you pay those things. So, sir, you want to take that offer, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, and then we'll dismiss the rest of it. Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you want to take this plea too, Ms. Tatum, and me fine you $240?
No, sir.
Oh, okay.
No, sir.
Well, you don't have to raise your hand, ma'am.
Okay.
Officer Spidell.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
All right, can you put your appearance on the record?
Corporal Spidell, badge 402, Detroit Police Department.
Very well. And then the animal control investigator, can you put your appearance on the record, sir?
Detroit Animal Control Investigator Amir Clark, badge number 77.
Very well. And then Ms. Tatum, you can put your name on the record as well.
Cinnamon Tatum.
All right, very well. Okay, so that offer. So, sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these misdemeanors offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you have a right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give up that trial right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, let me draw your attention first back to, let's see.
I believe it's June 1st, Your Honor, 2021.
June the 4th.
4th.
June the 4th. We'll go back to June the 4th, 2021. And on other days as well, 7/2/2021. Well, we're just going to take the one. And sir, did you on that date and time in the area of the 16,000 block of, was that Libby Street?
Lilac.
Lilac, okay, Lilac Street. Did you own a dog on that day, sir?
Yes, sir.
And you own 2 dogs on that day, correct?
Yes, sir.
And for these dogs, did they get out? What did the dogs do?
My daughter was coming in the house, and Mrs. Miss Cinnamon was on the porch also, and my dog know her. So my dog was happy to see her, but she was scared because, you know what I'm saying, she was running because she was just scared, but the dog was happy to see her. And when she ran in her house, she let her dog out. And when her dog came out, that's when that happened.
What happened?
When she ran in her house, she opened her door and her dog came out. And that's what happened. Because when she came to my house.
Stop. What did your dog do to Miss Cinnamon?
She didn't do anything. She was just trying to, he was just happy to see her.
Cinnamon's dog?
He did attack her dog because when she opened the door, the dog came out.
That's it. So your dog attacked, the dog attacked the other dog, correct?
Yes.
All right. So you understand that you're supposed to have your, all right, and you're supposed to have control of your dog.
Right.
And you know, I understand your dog got out of the house probably because your daughter opened the door and then Bertie let him out. That's really no excuse for not having control of the dog.
You're absolutely right.
And then your dog attacked another dog.
Yes, sir.
And how's your dog, Miss Tatum?
They are fine now, Your Honor.
All right.
But they were badly injured.
And to put it on the record, when the dog did come out, someone came out of her house and stabbed my dog, but it was stabbed my dog with a kitchen knife, and the dog wasn't even doing nothing.
Do you blame him?
No, sir. My dog do not bite people. He was just happy to see Cinnamon, and when he ran to her house.
You didn't say your dog bit anybody. We're not talking about your dog biting people. Your dog attacked another dog.
Right.
On their property.
Right.
And I mean, listen, I you know, we're not trying to question your.
I feel so bad about it. I feel so bad about it.
I see you feel bad. And what the question I asked you was, do you blame them for stabbing your dog? You said the answer that I would expect someone to say in this situation, you said no, because you realized that they were trying to make sure that their dog was, you know.
That's right. It's no hard feelings. It's no hard feelings.
Right. It's just an unfortunate set of chain events. We're not trying to say you're an irresponsible dog owner or you got these vicious dogs. The dog got out, and I don't think that based on Ms. Tatum did show up, but she agreed to this deal, which is very favorable deal. So I don't think that she is really harboring any ill will about this anymore either. Is that correct, Ms. Tatum?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Yeah, and you know, so it's really no more, it's no bad blood. It was just a very unfortunate circumstance, a chain of events. I'm sure that everybody was kind of upset at the time.
Yes, sir.
Tatum worried about her dog. You were worried about your dog.
Yes, sir.
And everybody seems to be, you know, so, and you know what it is, most importantly is y'all are neighbors. Are y'all still neighbors?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And you really, if you want to get along with anybody in this world, you want to make sure you have a good relationship with your neighbor. Because at the end of the day, you know, these are the people that if something goes on over at your house, if something's, these are the people that you're gonna look to say, hey, you know, you're just gonna hope that they step up to the plate if they know something or see something or can help you, that they do that. And that's keeping a good relationship. So I'm glad to hear, first of all, that, you know, that everything is settled down and you guys are able to come to a good resolution.
Yes, sir.
With this. You know, again, nobody's saying, you know, it's just an unfortunate set of circumstances, sir. And I'm glad too that I hear you taking responsibility for the chain of events, you know, so that's what this is all about. It's gonna be a fine. We're gonna close this out. You know, I hate to have it sitting out there 12 months.
That's the, you know, if nothing happens, we're fine. It's just sitting out there. But if it happens again.
Your Honor.
Yes.
If I may, there's the licensing of both dogs and there is the rabies vaccination that I still don't see on file. So there are some things.
And stuff, sir? Well, the deal by the prosecutors is made, and everybody has necessarily agreed to that. I don't know if you didn't. You still have to.
No. I agree. That's with the 12 months. Actually, he has a very lenient time to get. Yes, I agreed on that, but that's what that involves. So, you know, my apologies. I didn't need to mention that.
I respect. No. You don't have to apologize. You're the officer. I just wanted. I didn't know that was out there, because all I see in front of me is the offer that I see, and it has nothing to do with the licensing. Those tickets will be dismissed. However, I already know that this needs to be done. So how about this? How about you know, because you know me, I like to get these things closed out. All right. How about this? Ms. Tatum, and Officer Clark, how about, first of all, we get Mr. Green, you get this one dog at least licensed, because you say you don't have the other dog, right?
Yes.
Do you have a vaccine and license for the dog?
Yes, I got to go back to the place where I got all his shots at and see if they still on record.
All right, but you're also going to have to go down to the city of Detroit. Maybe Mr. Clark can give you that, what you need to do. I can put you guys in the breakout room. So how about we take this under a 6-month delayed sentence and we'll accept the plea now. You come back in 30 days, sir. And I want to see that dog license, because if I see the dog license, I know you got the vaccinations that you need. I want to see the dog license, and then we'll take it from there.
Yes, sir.
All right. Raise your right hand. Oh, did we already swear him in? Are you okay with that, Ms. Tatum?
Yes, I'm fine with that, Your Honor.
And the thing is that, you know, I know that the city likes, I know you like to have these things under 12-month delayed sentence and stuff, but I'm not going anywhere, God willing. And I know if Mr. Green comes back in here and this dog is something else happened, I know that this will elevate it with the animal control department to say that. So whether it's closed out or whether it's sitting out there, this is a one-time deal. So it really doesn't matter. Because you're gonna come back to me. I'll see that if there's another instance with this dog, you're just not gonna get the good deal anymore with this dog. And I'm sure Mr. Clark is gonna ask for some more sanctions, probably putting the dog down or something. So.
Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir.
All right. So let's do this. We pled to the dog. I accept your, I swore, man. Didn't I swear your client in, Mr. Watson? Yeah, I swore, man.
Yes, you did, Judge.
And see, I got the city attorney that's not paying attention in class.
There's so much going on here.
All right, so what we'll do, I'll accept your plea. That's a 12-month, that's a 6-month delay. Let's make it 6-month delay. I want you to come back. I'm gonna fine you $240 for that. I want you to come back in a month. With that dog license. Then let's see about this. All of that has nothing to do with this driving on a suspended license, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's see where that ticket is. All right, sir. Let me draw your attention back to July the 8th, 2020 at around 9:07 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Puritan and Hubble. Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer on that day, sir?
Yes, I did.
And that police officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
And you couldn't do so, could you?
No, Your Honor.
And why is that, sir?
Didn't have complications when I was young, doing crazy stuff, driving. They provoked my license for like 15 years and you know, crazy stuff. But I'm trying to get back on it though.
Well, you're getting on it now because this is what this is all about.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. Failure to display. With stipulation of probable cause, counselor, I'm going to dismiss all the other matters.
We do stipulate, Judge.
With the exception of those civil infractions that I called. And I'm going to fine them $240 for this. So with that being said, when can you pay, sir?
I can pay that. I can pay that this Friday, really.
All right, so that's the 480. All right. What about? I'm going to waive the warrant fees. You're going to be responsible to pay the reinstatement fees. Let's go into the system, Mr. Lewis, Mr. Rather, and let's go into and give him some relief on these civil infractions. Okay, Miss Tatum, if you don't have anything further, ma'am, you're free to leave. Just have a very good, safe, and happy holiday season, and I'm glad to hear that your dog is doing better. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. You too.
Y'all keep up that good neighborly relationship. All right.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor, all day.
Say as long as Mr. Green Dog don't mess with yours again, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. Then. All right. Have a very good holiday, ma'am.
You too. Thank you.
And Officer Clark and Corporal Spidel, you two are, if you can stay if you want, but you're free to leave as well. Have a safe and happy holiday season. I'm sure I'm going to see Corporal Spidel probably before the holiday because he knows how to write them. And Mr. Clark, it's very good seeing you. And this is my first time you being in front of me, sir. So you two both have a safe and happy holiday season.
Thank you. You as well, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. There is, regarding if he wants to get the rabies vaccination from animal control, there is they have it under specific time, days and times now.
When he get the rabies, would he get the license in the same spot he get the rabies vaccination?
He can get them both. He can get the rabies vaccination at his own bed, or he can get it with us. But with us, if I can look at it, it's I know it's 1 to 3. It's it's put in a limited duration now throughout the week. It's like, let me, I'm gonna switch to my note screen. I can tell him. It's Wednesday and Saturday, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. If you can remember that. Wednesday through Saturday.
Wednesday through Saturday.
No, Wednesday and Saturday. It's actually 2 days
Wednesday
that
and
we
Saturday.
distribute the rabies vaccination. Wednesday and Saturday from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m.
But
1
he can
p.m. to
also
3.
take his paperwork if he got it done at his own vet, like he tells me.
Yep, and that
Also
On
just
his own
take-
vet, right. I go vet, yeah. So I can't go to my own vet because I
to get the
go to my
rabies
own vet.
vet. So if you bring your
up the street
own,
and I know where it's at. I know what time they open. I know all that.
if you bring your own documents, the animal
Sir?
control facility on 7401 Chrysler Drive, their hours are from 10:30 to 3:30 daily,
Right.
Monday through Sunday.
But I
So
can't
you
use my
can
own
go
vet,
in
right?
and
Yeah, you can use
you
your
can
own
use your vet. You don't
Okay,
even
I'll
have to
use
bring
my
your
own vet
dog if
'cause
you
I know
if
what
you
time
have
they
the
open. I know
document.
the time. I know everything about that.
Okay,
You know
very
the
good.
okay.
All right. Officer Clark, I appreciate you. Have a safe and happy holiday season. If you don't have anything further.
Nothing, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, as it relates to SP 7412-851, let's waive the late fee and let's waive the reinstatement fee. Go ahead.
If there is gonna be other fines.
This is leave the fines. Once we take those late fees and reinstatement fees, he'll pay what the original ticket was. Whatever it is left on that. All right, so let's waive those. And then how long is it gonna take you to pay all of this stuff?
How long can you give me? About a month?
Yeah, I can give you a month.
A month or so? Yeah, that'd be nice.
Let's put January 4th in as a review date. For those. So he's gonna
Because
pay.
because all my other bills try to fit everything in,
8:25 p.m. All right. What are we gonna do with Mr. Lipscomb?
He's going to accept that plea, Judge.
And what is he gonna plead to?
Consuming alcohol in public.
Just one count?
If you can consider a 1-for-1.
1-for-1?
That's exactly what he said.
January 4th. Mr. Lipscomb.
Yes, sir, Judge.
You know you can't be drinking these beers out in public, right?
I understand, Judge.
That officer knows you now.
I didn't have nothing but one little small canopy. That's all I had, Judge. Everybody else, they're going to big crowd come down to the city of Detroit drinking at the bus station. Why you picking me up? The judge, our community.
Let's not talk about everybody else, Mr. Lipscomb. Let's account for our own actions, all right?
Dismiss me.
That's just how it is. I mean, I know that you probably feel like you're probably maybe being singled out, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. If you were drinking, you're not supposed to be drinking. Are we can we get this other case on here? This is SP, the count two. Green, no, I'm still finishing up. All right, I'm gonna set these dates for January 4th, 2022 for everything, Mr. Green. I'm gonna go in the system and I'm gonna give you relief on your old matters. And then we'll put a date on it for 17 for all of the matters. And hopefully that gives you enough time to pay this stuff.
Yes, Your Honor.
So the last thing I need. $217 here. You're done with that. I got 217 cases to do the same thing. 17 3780671. 71. And there's going to be count 2 as well. Waive the late fee and waive the reinstatement fee. So, sir, when you get into the computer, you'll see that is that is going to be the resolution. You'll see a dollar amount. I'm going to waive the warrant fee for all the cases, and you too. Wish you a safe and happy holiday season, sir. You got a very good deal here. Anything further?
No, Your Honor. I don't think you're talking about me.
All right. Very well. All right. I'll see you back December 4th, 2022 at 8:25. If you paid it all, then I don't need to see you. If you have some trouble paying it, I'm going to need to see you, sir.
You're.
I'm sorry, January 4th. January 4th.
Yes, John.
You're going to pay your all the other late fee. We're going to waive the reinstatement fees for everything, but you're going to have to pay the reinstatement fees on those other ones. I waived some of the reinstatement fees for you. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you so very much, Your Honor.
Yeah, that's what I speak. We'll waive those. This is for the ones I called. The other ones he's going to pay. Okay. All right. Have a great day, sir.
You too as well, Your Honor.
All right. What's Mrs. Lewis? Is Miss Lewis still here?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're still here?
Yes, I'm here.
Miss Lewis, okay, let's get Miss Lewis out of here. She has a driver's license never acquired and a no insurance misdemeanor. Again, I'll offer you allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. I'll dismiss. Go back on the record with Tamika Monique Lewis. I'll dismiss the no insurance. That she had insurance. I'll dismiss the no insurance. I'll give you an allowing, and with that, you will be able to be clear. This allowing will be dismissed once you pay the $240 fine. So the Secretary of State will know nothing about that you were even driving on that day.
Okay, now I had a question because when I had the paper present too. I have the paper present. She was telling me that it was a difference between I guess the state of Michigan and the traffic division. So I'm not really understanding, like, because I
don't know who she is.
Her name is Latoya.
What I'm trying to explain to you, ma'am, is it doesn't really matter. Is these cases that you have today, if you take this plea, then you will explain it to her, Mr. Wozak, in the breakout room, all right?
Yes.
Did you already speak to Mr. Wozak?
Yes, I did.
Now, what is your question now?
No, I was just no, it's okay. I was just saying that.
No, we want to get you understood. We want to understand So you know everything that's expected of you.
I was just saying, because they were saying that even though I had paid the tickets and everything, that it was a difference between the state of Michigan department and the traffic division. And the traffic division is the ones that give me points. And they were saying that since I already paid the tickets, that basically I have to go through the state of Michigan and not the 36 or even like the traffic. It don't matter. I'll just see, and hopefully when I go down there, hopefully it'll change. I don't know. Because like I said, she gave me the paper.
Only thing I can do for you is take care of what you got in the 36th District Court. That ticket that you pled to, as far as the other one, in Garden City that gave you the 3 points, if you tried to get some relief from them, you would have to go back to Garden City. But what I'll offer you today, the Secretary of State will not know anything about you even driving on this day. I can let you take that, or I can let you go to trial on it. That's up to you. I gave you an opportunity to speak with your lawyer in the breakout room. What does your client want to do, Mr. Wazik?
She's prepared to accept the offer.
All right, ma'am. Is that true?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please?
Yes.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down, ma'am. I mean, this is this is gonna be basically a dismissal once you pay the $240 fine. So anything will never come of this. Ma'am, you understand the maximum possible penalty for this misdemeanor is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand you have a right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that trial right?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No. No.
I can't hear you, ma'am.
I'm sorry, no.
All right, ma'am, let me draw your attention back to, April the 9th, 2021 at around 8:34 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Plymouth and Spinoza, ma'am. Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer on that day?
April?
April 9th, 2021. Around 8:34 p.m.
Could you like kind of refresh in my memory a little bit?
That's the best I can do. Plymouth and Spinoza. They say you were driving a 2005 Pontiac.
And I got pulled over?
Judge, if I may interrupt, given her clear lack of recollection, we'll submit a no contest plea.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're contesting the fact that you're being pulled over though, and somebody's probably using your name or something, then she needs to go to trial.
I think she just said she didn't remember.
Have you ever gotten pulled over back in that day, ma'am?
Not that I can recall.
All right, we're gonna set it for a trial, ma'am. Come back on February the 7th.
And it doesn't say.
2022 at 9 a.m. All right, zoom back in. This still will not affect you for getting a driver's license. You could still, as far as your driving record is concerned and what I see, you could still go get yourself a driver's license today if you take that test and pass that test. All right. Come back February 7th, 2022. Hopefully you can come back with a driver's license on that day.
Okay.
All right.
I just had a question though.
Okay, what's your question?
So, is it referring to an accident or?
No. No accident.
Was it fleeing a stop sign?
No. I don't know what it was. All I know is I gave you the date and time. I didn't see any of that stuff. We come back on February 7th. We'll deal with it then, okay? Have a safe and happy holiday season, ma'am, and I'll see you in the new year, okay?
Thank you, sir.
All right, very well. All right, so Mr. Lipscomb,
Wait.
We already, where's Earl Green?
Guys, hey, let's go.
Let's go, where's Earl Green? He was here earlier. Let's put him on, give him another portrait. He was in here earlier, I think. All right. Let me take care of Mr. Gaston since he's already been on the record. Did I call Mr. Gaston's cases?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, pleading to one count of failure to display, I'll fine you $240. This is back on the record, Mr. Derek Gaston. Pleading to one count of failure to display, that is a misdemeanor. That does abstract to the Secretary of State, however, it does not carry points. And pleading to the amended count of disorderly conduct, and we'll dismiss the other cases. You can take that deal. I'll fine you $240 for that. You'll take a misdemeanor morality class, and you will take get testing done, sir. And upon completion of all that, we'll close that under disorderly conduct, and then we will dismiss the other cases that I called with stipulation of probable cause. You too owe some civil infractions that are very old. For the SX 3806485 count 2, I will set aside the default on that case, and I will include those cases in with this one, and I'll dismiss those with the agreement to the city tickets.
Yes, Judge, we do agree.
Now, does he want to take that deal? You want to speak with the attorney, sir, or do you want to take that deal, or you want to go to trial on this?
I'll take that deal, Your Honor, so I can get this over with. But I do have a question, Your Honor, for you. Please, can you listen? They impounded my car. They impounded my vehicle, and I haven't got my car back yet.
Well, you better hurry up and get it back, because that thing is getting fees on it every day.
Yeah, I tried to call down there, but every time I call down there, there's no one answering the phone. They said I had to call the Wayne County prosecutor first. I called down there 3 times, maybe 4.
You need to hire a lawyer on that then, sir. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. That's gonna be between you and the Wayne County prosecutor.
So in order for me to get my vehicle back, I have to go down to the Wayne County prosecutor?
You're gonna have to go to the Wayne County prosecutor, yes.
Okay, I have no problem with that. So once I pay this fine, I can pay this fine Friday. The $240 is going to dismiss everything. They said I had a warrant out for my arrest. I don't know.
Hold on, slow down. You got
Yes,
a
sir.
warrant out. You got a warrant out for the state case. We're setting aside that warrant. We're going to dismiss that matter based on your plea to the city, and so you won't. Your cases won't all be dismissed. Your cases will be closed out under failure to display a valid driver's license. That's a misdemeanor with that does abstract, but it doesn't carry any points. And that U ticket will be closed out under disorderly conduct. And then the other stuff will be dismissed. I'll waive the warrant fees. You'll be responsible to pay any reinstatement fees. All right. I'm gonna set aside the default for the state speeding ticket, because that was happened during the pandemic. And then that's going to be dismissed. All right.
No problem.
You want to take that deal, sir?
Yes, I'll take that deal, Your Honor.
All right. Sir, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, sir, you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these misdemeanor offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have a right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that trial right?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Okay, sir, let me draw your attention back to March the 18th, 2021, at around 6:38 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Terry and Eaton Street, sir. Did you have an occasion on that day to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
Yes.
And that police officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
And you couldn't do so, could you, sir?
I did. I had my license in my bag.
It was valid?
Yes, it's still valid.
I don't see how.
I got it right here, Your Honor. I can show it to you.
It doesn't, that what you have in your pocket might not be worth the plastic is printed on, sir. Run his driver's license, please, gas. Let's go to the other ticket.
Okay.
Let's go to the U609-90421 ticket. Sir, on around April the 7th, 2021, at around 7:10 p.m., sir, did you have an occasion in the area of Finkel and Robson, sir? Did you have an occasion to be, is it Robeson or Robson?
It's Robeson.
I think so too, because my aunt lives on that street. But
yes.
Some people say it's Robson. I say Robeson.
It's Robeson. My co-worker stays in the corner house.
I didn't say, yeah, I know. My aunt stays on the corner house, but I'm not asking, I'm asking the correct pronunciation to the term. I've always known it to be Robeson, but I could have been wrong. Some people, it's spelled Robson, but anyway. Yeah, nappy naughty, right? Tomato. All right, so it's on that day, sir, did you have occasion to come encounter with Detroit police on that day?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
Yeah, and on that day, all right, his driver's license is expired. Got a very good driving record, sir. Derek James Gaston.
Yes.
All right, we'll offer you an allowing instead of the failure to display then. We'll dismiss that. Problem I have is if he does have a valid driver's license on that day, why did they give him a ticket? Failed to display a valid driver's license. Counsel?
Judge, I don't have a copy of the ticket, so I
don't have a copy of the ticket either. I'm looking at the ROA, so wait a minute, let me strike that. Let's see what it says. He parked left wheel to curb, that's all I see.
What's the?
It's got failure to display and no proof of insurance.
Failure to display.
He said he had his driver's license. Did you show him your driver's license, sir?
Your Honor, I was showing him my driver's license and my proof of insurance. I was picking up a co-worker and he had an attitude. He was like, "Oh, why you blowing your horn like that for?" I said, "My worker, she lives here. She's coming to work with me." And he still gave me a ticket. I showed him my driver's license and my proof of insurance.
This was 6:38 a.m. in the morning.
I was picking her up. She's going to work with me. I'd be at work at 7.
This is, I mean, what I'm talking about is we can put this with that he has look at his driving record.
Right. Failure to display his license. That's what that ticket said, that he didn't display it. He says one thing, the officer says something different.
All right. So.
Judge.
So, okay. Sir, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, he's not willing to move on anything other than that. And I'll dismiss that upon payment of $240. And then the other, what we're on the record about is now you came in contact with the Detroit police on Finkel and Robeson at, on April the 7th, 2021, around 7:10 p.m. And did you offer this person some money in exchange for an act of sexual gratification, sir?
The co-worker did, not me.
We're gonna set a trial date for all of
I
us.
think that's what you need to do, Judge.
Yeah.
I never said anything to that lady. My co-worker did. He said he knew her. She walked over to my car. I said nothing.
Okay, Mr. Getson, it's important that you not say anything else.
Yes,
Because
sir.
the matter is going to go to trial, okay?
Okay, no problem.
All right. What I'm gonna do is get you a trial date for February 7th.
Okay.
Okay. I set aside the default on the speeding ticket for the state. We're gonna give you a formal hearing for that.
Okay.
February 7th at 9 a.m. We're gonna give you a trial date for the robot license improper. February 7th, 9 a.m. And all the other matters, we're gonna give you a trial date for these matters. What I suggest to you, sir, is you probably need to come down here and pay these reinstatement fees up front.
I will, Your Honor.
Allow you to pay reinstatement fees up front. I don't know why your license, what expired your license and not suspended your license, but this will go a ways. And if you do have some license troubles and it's not valid, well, it's not valid right now, but the reason that it's just expired, then this will go a long ways in getting that reinstated.
Okay,
And,
Your Honor. How much are my fees, Your Honor?
You're gonna pay reinstatement fees. Paul, let's see. Did you stay on Fitzpatrick Street at one time?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
You're not born in 92, are you?
That's my son.
Okay, that's your son. Okay. All right. All right, that's your son. This is you. Just make sure that's your son. So we're not gonna set aside, we don't have these state tickets. That's why your license is, that's not you.
No, that's my son. He's junior.
You're on the toss those. So we're not gonna worry about those tickets. All we're here for.
Judge, I am sorry to interrupt. I do have a doctor's appointment at noon, and I'll have to leave shortly.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. That loitering ticket, that is your ticket, sir. And the old 360, let's go to U 390400817. Zero 17. U 390400817. That's why that ticket is not That's why that warrant, that's why I see, you don't have to, you just need to go you need to go update your driver's license. You don't
No
have any.
problem. Yeah, 'cause my birthday is Saturday, so I was gonna take care of that. My birthday is this Saturday.
Well, you better do it now, just so you can come back on February 7th and have a license. I don't know if that's gonna help you or not, but at least you get a license. And then we'll set a trial date for the other stuff. The ticket for that, let's go to the pay page. On that. And let's waive the late fees on that. And the warranty. It's down to $250 now for that. So I'm gonna put February 7th for a date. Make sure you have that loitering ticket paid off by then, February 7th.
How much is the lottery ticket, Your Honor? How much is the fine?
It's $250.
I'll take care of that Friday.
All right, and then come back on February 7th, 2022 at 9 a.m. Have
No
a safe and
problem.
happy holiday season, sir. I'll see you back in the new year, all right?
Yes, you will, Your Honor. You better have a blessed holiday yourself, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Lipscomb, now let's get you out of here. This is the city of Detroit versus James Henry Lipscomb, case number U59801621 and U59810321.
Daniel Wozak with the defendant. Please tell the judge your name, sir.
James Henry Lipscomb.
All right, Mr. Lipscomb, your offer is pleading to one and dismissing the other. I'll dismiss it when you pay $240 fine. You want to take that offer?
Yeah, I'll take it. Can I get my driver license?
You gotta go second. He doesn't.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Officer Wires, you want to put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Officer Samantha Wires of Transit Police, badge 38.
Okay, all right, so you raise your right hand, Mr. Lipscomb. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. Next time you come in here with one of these alcohol offenses, I'm gonna send you over to the drug treatment court so you can get some help on this alcohol, all right?
I have nothing but a little small can of beer, Judge.
I don't care what it is.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you over to the drug treatment court, all right?
Okay, I heard you.
All right, put your hand down, sir.
Can I get my driver license cleared?
It's gonna, whatever you, I don't know if this stuff is messing with your driver's license or not. But as soon as you pay the $240, I'm gonna dismiss this case.
Okay, can I pay $240 today, sir?
Have anything, it doesn't have any abstraction on here, no late fee or nothing. So, sir, let me draw do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Huh? $500? I thought it was $240.
That's the maximum, Mr. Lipscomb.
Okay.
So I can send you to jail for that one can of beer, all right? Sir, do you understand you have a right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give up that trial right?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Did you come down here and pay the reinstatement fee already?
I paid one fee. Yes, I did. When I seen the last time on TV, I went down and paid it at the DOT machine.
You should get your license, run this license for me, Mr. Lipscomb. All right, sir, let me draw your attention back to, let's use the March the 27th, 2021 at around 1 p.m., sir, in the area of 444 Michigan Avenue. Sir, did you have a contact? Did you have an occasion to come in contact with the transit police that day?
Yes, sir. I was at Mom Bell. I wasn't at the bus stop. I was at Mom Bell.
Well, did you have a can of Bud Light on you, open at that time?
Yes, I did, sir.
And you were
I was
drinking
at
that
my-
beer?
I wasn't at the bus. I was at my telephone company.
All right, but you out there drinking that beer in public, right?
There's millions of people to come downtown, drink beer in public.
We already discussed that.
Okay, yes, yeah, I have to, yeah.
We're talking about you.
Okay.
You, all right? I'm sure she's trying to catch all of them down there drinking. She's just not singling you out, sir, because she just want to mess with you. All right?
All right.
You know you're not supposed to have a beer in public, right?
Right.
So don't do it then. Wait till you get home.
Okay, can I get my driver's license?
You should already be able to get your driver's license.
You told me you had to clear it.
All right, you had that beer on that day, right? Open, and you were drinking it out in public, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You satisfied, Mr. Wazik?
Yes, Judge, thank you.
All right, let's forgive, you gotta go to the doctor, so I'm gonna find you guilty as charged. I'm gonna dismiss upon payment, $240.
Why can pay $240 at, Judge?
Come down to the court like you did, or you can pay it at any DivDav kiosk in the city of Detroit. And I'll dismiss.
Now, once I won't pay at the kiosk, can I pay it today?
Yes, you can pay it today. I would rather you pay it today. And with stipulation of probable cause, I'm going to dismiss the other matter.
We do stipulate, Judge.
His license is canceled. Yeah, you're gonna have to just go to Secretary of State and see what you're gonna have to do, sir. You got some other issues that suspended your license. It says he should be good for a license after 10/1/2021. You're gonna have to go to Secretary of State, sir.
Okay, Judge, I heard that.
All right, we're gonna dismiss that. You say you're gonna pay it today?
$240?
Yes.
Okay, I pay it today.
I'm gonna put in there pay by December 13th. If it's paid, sir, you don't have to show back up. If it's not paid, I need to see you at December 13th at 8:25 a.m. We're gonna dismiss the other matter. Have a great happy holiday season. Thank you for helping your brother out, ma'am, and Mr. Lipscomb just stopped drinking out there on the street.
All right.
Have a great day.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah, all right, thank you. Transit Officer Wires, have a great, safe, and happy holiday season. Mr. Wozniak, I appreciate you all the time. If I don't see you, have a great, safe, and happy holiday season. And
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, you as well.
All right, and Ms. Williams Law, I appreciate you as well.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I don't think this person showed up. I think he might have gotten stuff. Elvin Green. Elvin Green
At
showed up.
1:30, Your
Yeah.
Honor,
I
or?
think Earl Green.
1:30, yes.
Earl Green.
Okay,